swagger.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Anno 1800 as the rum is coming into Madison for the first time in a long while. Once again we were at 5k and let's just enjoy how the balance rocks up again with that beauty coming in. Also of course how the happiness now goes down for the artisans and engineers there at least. The unhappiness goes down of course. And as we can see, yep, this is not that far yet. I think we will push over 10k though with that. Of course, having shares helps a lot in this case as this very, very precious resource is coming in. Yes, this is looking good. At least the engineers are now content again. The artisans are still a bit negative there. That's because the beer is not in at the moment. And boy, beer is so important for my artisans. Now, how can we counter that? First of all, I would like to upgrade a few more people to artisans to reduce the workforce that we have and continue increasing my balance there. With that kind of money, we could also think now about a share then soon from Miss Hunt. I should not concentrate too many shares there into just this one here. Oh, look at that! The Admiral actually purchased back one of the shares there. So that's where the money comes in again, 600,000 there. Yeah, that's the reason. I would really like to get my hops in. For that, unfortunately, we do need more contracts. And we still have this whole thing there. Now, I said I would like to go with the big baddie, but of course the big baddie does require advanced weapons. That is something we can't get right now because dynamite is out now too. And dynamite is consuming... Where's my dynamite production? Saltpeter. Now, saltpeter is something that we had in Aurea. Holy cow, Aurea is just a wreck for us. Let's conquer Aurea. And in that case, I don't care about big baddies. We can just do it with normal cannons then. There is also a ship here. And by the way, I'm also selling a lot of weapons there right now. Is that worth it anything? Look at that. 200 tons of weapons is barely worth anything. Those 45k, I don't care about that really. Okay, every ship that we take down of Princess Jing is a victory for us. I'm not upgrading my docklands at this point. We can try this. We can try take it over with the ships that we have so far. It's not a lot though, but it's possible. I could also go ahead with 2 more privateer warships. Let's do this. I think that's the better option. Still leaves us with 55 influence that we can still work with. Now, really important quickly that I check my consumption, my consumer goods there for the engineers as well, right? So we do have now, fur coats is still in now, but we do need the fur soon. I could get fur in Madison though. To counter that. Yep, we're out of fur now. I do need that to come in though. Without the fur coats, we're running into another problem. Let's just go ahead here with that. And the hunting cabins, that's 100% here. That's 100%. That's 100%. That should be workable for now. A long distance to travel though. Let's make this work for now. And I do need a few more farmers. We can do this over here then. Let's try make it like that, right? So we can have it around, and then that can work. It's not pretty, but it works. Getting those farmers right into the industrial area now that we have over there. Okay, there's also no ship coming. I just don't want to be surprised anymore like last time. And here they're still circling, right? Yeah. By the way, Jade Fountain, that's just not going to happen. We lost the fleet. My conquest fleet. Can't do anything there for now. Let's unload the few items that we have, and those items here, let's also unload them because Snapdragon, I don't think that this ship will survive so long. So if she starts another attack, it will be the first victim. Let's face it, this ship can't really do much at the moment. Okay, let's also just check the ruins there real quick. There is a mine that is out of it. There's a sand mine that we need to repair. There is some farmer residences here that I need to repair. Madison's looking better then because of that. There is... What was that? It was an iron mine. Oh, very important that we fixed it. There's something... And that's it, right? There's no more ruins now. Just back off again, please. Meanwhile, I just continue happily with a bit more expansion. So over there we can afford that. We still have a bit of room here till the very last inch. This is an industrial zone, so I'm not going to do anything else then in this area basically. And then we can just build it. Alright, Admiral, are you for real here with that ship? That's actually where my warship becomes useful again. Just to take out the Admiral here. That is kind of like stuck, I think. Very nice. Perhaps there is something that I can use. Oh, dynamite. That might be worth it. The trade routes, by the way, are now completely working. So I'm extremely happy, right? The cotton is coming in. No one has attacked this. Of course, it's only working as long as the pier here is intact. But for now, it is intact and it's working, right? So we completely avoid the channel this way. So that's a pretty nice way of solving this. Only one cannon so far, so the ships that are coming out will be able to do that, hopefully. And let's build those farmers. There you go. Lots of them in addition. What's the unhappiness still? Workers, farmers, Schnaps should be in though. Yep, Schnaps is in. Those guys will need a pop though. That's the industrial pop, I call it. Not very creative. But there you go. And let's build this one. So this is a pop for the workers in the industrial zone. And for the farmers over here. Alright, could we still upgrade some artisans? We could still do this. I do have the resources. There's a couple more here. Right, but I think that's really the end now because I do need some artisans after all. There is a right, but we should have the police already with the clubs. That is fine. And where's my shippies? We can boost the hunting cabins by 50% without losing too much happiness there. So the farmers are still happy. That's going to be necessary here. And this gal will be getting some paved road. Just to make this one work faster. They will deliver now more resources after all. And there's a bit of fur at least coming in now for my fur coats. Alright, meanwhile, we got the money for the next share. So I could purchase now a Miss Hunt share for 680,000. That is valid. Let's just check though with Sean. 28 more minutes with Sean on ceasefire. Okay, that was at least something. That's a tricky one now. Should we wait for the ceasefire with the Sean again? But that's still half an hour away. Lots of things can happen there. Or I purchase a share now and take the money then from it. That's 1,000 share value. So that's another... that's not much money. So the ceasefire ends though. Princess Ching is better in this case. Let's go with Princess Ching because that's cheaper. We still have lots of money left. And it's also more on the balance. So that's just better overall. Even though of course it's not healthy to invest so many shares into one island. Because if something happens with that island, bye-bye shares or bye-bye share value.
We're ready to break some glass.
Now, those workers, they do need something. And that's probably a school up here. Yeah. So for this area, I will need a school. Where can we move the workers though? I know. Getting a bit further away now from the center. Sorry, guy. You at least have to pay a less rent. Do you? I think so. And where's the other schools? Down here, and now we get a school for this district there. Perfect. There you go. That will make some workers there at least a bit happier, and it should also, yep, get us a few more workers in, which is the important thing there. The beer. It's all about the beer. This is where Aurea was so important to us. That's the hops. Okay, my ships are out. And that means now attack. There's still the Royal Galleon here of Princess Ching that he's getting a bit confused here right now because of my harbor defenses. We're going to ignore it though and move right into Aurea now. Ooh, there's sea mines here. That's where all the damage is coming in. That's a lot of damage to my battlecruiser. Those sea mines, unfortunately, it's very hard to see them. Actually, I don't think we can see them. Doesn't matter. Aurea was quick. Down it is. So it has now 30 minutes then. White flag, right? So we don't need to worry about that. And let's conquer the islands. There you go. Didn't lose a ship there, I think. So far so good. We got some items there. Oh yeah, something with botanical gardens. So that's going to help us a bit with attractiveness later on. Let's move my main fleet over again. She likes us a bit more now. Strange enough. Let's move my fleet over. Oh, and yeah, we lost the cotton trader. That is Princess Jing's doing. She kind of like put up a blockade here now, it seems.
Ship constructed.
Which is, yeah, once again hurting us a bit here. So that was my cotton trader. We have enough cotton for now. I can go ahead with another cargo ship. And in that case, how many steam motors do we have? 61. Yeah, that's 20. That's fine. Let's build the cargo ship to replace it. My fleet gets away and Aurea is safe for another 29 minutes. Now, my cargo ships are coming in with building materials and weapons so that we can also start up some defense then after those 30 minutes run out. I should prepare for that. There is clippers of Anne Harlow in my harbor area. Alright. By the way, we don't have trade routes with the pirate yet, but her items should be useful for our ships then. Yeah, look at that. She's moving some ships over already. But that's not going to help her anymore in this case here, because this island is ours and it will stay ours now. I'm not doing the same mistake again there. Well, let's just get my building resources over. Upgrade that trading post here for the first time. More building resources over. And yeah, basically we need to start up Aurea once more. In that case here, it's so important, Aurea. It's incredible, really. Was close. Totenkopf. Will this ship survive another haul? Let's move it to my repair crane. I can see what you're doing there, Miss Hunt. Alright, so that's that. Those ships are going away again because they are free right now. Let's actually also build another cargo ship then because I'm going to need them. And in Aurea, yeah, once more. We do need to do the ugly thing. Building up yet again another village. For that, I will need then once again my fishers. I had the fishers over here last time. It just made sense. It's also on the back of it. Plus, if they get destroyed, it's easy to rebuild them, right? So no problem there. Let's get us 3. And the saltpeter works. Those were the ones that I had now over then in this area, right? They are very important that we get them back online again. I think it was 2 of them. And we could even, yeah, we could even push a few more into this area there. I guess that one should work. There you go. That would be 4 of them. Perfect. Yeah, okay. It's 3 of them because of this area there. So there you go. Also the first lumber production now that we have in this area, plus now our first village then for Aurea, so that we get the workforce in again. I can actually push more timber over there because we are stuffed with timber anyway, thus speeding up my construction of Aurea. It's quite busy here. Let's get the first clipper over there. 23 more minutes. We really need to be ready by then because she will probably try to take it back. I mean, it isn't certain, but of course it is. And in that case, let's just check it. There's the hops. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We need it. Yeah, we need it so urgently. And we also got the zinc over there. We have the copper here. We have the saltpeter. We have the fur. Aurea is so important for us. It's incredible, really. Get the bridge over to the other side here. Right, and this is probably going to be my hops hub. Last time it was the fur hub, I think. This time I'm going with the hops because you can so nicely squeeze in everything here that we have. And this is all for the beer, right? And it's so easy to make. It's just hops, really. It's just a few farmers that we need. And that's it. And we can just easily squeeze it in into this whole area there, right? Along the cliffs, along the mountain there. So there you go. We got all these hops in, and now I think in this case here, how many breweries do we have? How much was enough? I think in that case here we had 6 breweries, right? That's 1 minute. That would lead to about 9 hops plantations that I need for starters. Farmer workforce is in. Where's my clipper? There's the clipper with the timber, even though timber production is now starting in Oria too. Nothing coming, right? No, there's nothing. It's just some pirates here roaming around. For the pirate, I don't need to have any fear at the moment. There's the timber. Let's get us cracking. It's so important that we get the hops back online for starters, right? Starting with that. There you go. And that's 11. It's more than we actually need. That's good. And by the way, could I boost them? Absolutely impossible. Let's not do this for now. With the remaining timber, let's go ahead with the human farmers and the fishermen, by the way. Totally forgot about them. We, of course, do need some fish. There it starts up. Also, what I can do is, right here at the very edge of it, starting my little sheep production that we need for Oria, so that we get also some workers over here. Again, right? It's not going to be much, though, I think. So we can have those framework units here. And then probably just a sheep farm in this area. Just so that we can kind of like squeeze it in, right? And then one here, that should work. Nice. There we have 2 of them already. Can just be in this area, and I can make a 3rd one with another sheep farm just over there. Using this tiny space there and that, right? And that is already my whole sheep production. It's never going to be more than that. I think that's already more than we need. Let's build 2 of them and 2 framework knitters, and there you go, another production up. And we still have some timber. Build the remaining houses there. There you go. And the fish is working. So there's a couple of productions now that are ramping up. This one. Let's actually move the warehouse for now. That we have those 2 working there. Greedy gannets. Do we need that, or do we need... I'm going with a cargo ship, though. Because a cargo ship can just transport so much more. And we had this one here, I think it was. And also this one there. And this one. So there was a lot of trade routes here. Let's get rid of them. Because now I know what we had there. And I'm going ahead. Trade route Oria to Madison. And this one is going to be now, for starters, the hops. Right? And then we are also going with the fur. And we're going with saltpeter. That's this one there. Those are the ones. And that's going to be 1 cargo ship. Of course, there's going to be another one for the copper and for the zinc that we are going to need over in Oria as well. I do still need some building resources. So we're going with some timber and some additional bricks. That's the important one. This one can go back home again. I really need to hurry up there. So I'm sorry if I'm a bit too hectic. Because you never know when the next attack comes in. Plus also my economy is really bad right now because of all that. Let's get another 50 tons of weapons. So we got 100 tons of weapons in Oria them. And then I'm going with some reinforced concrete. We're going to need that for the mines. And of course some more steel. Let's go ahead. We have enough there really. Off you go. Very good. So there is a bit of recovering coming into Madison now with that massive blow that we had. And this time though, I'm just ramping up more defense overall. We still have 44 influence. We're going to use all of that mostly for Oria defense. And the remaining warships that I have over here, those guys will be used for defending Totenkopf for now, right? So we can push them up there. I don't need them in Madison. Madison is well fortified. This one can go back to work again as well. Is it going back to Oria now? Please don't tell me you are. Those trade routes. Not the smartest ones. Now you can go back to work. And here we can unload the rest. I should be getting some workers now in then. Perfect. We can get the first workers in Oria. So I'm just going to upgrade the sentry here. That's the important thing. Then we also got a bit more, timber. Get them up there. Some more here. Build all of them. That's the workers, and then I need to start on my mines again, because that was also a pretty big blow that we lost all these mines, especially here my iron mine and my zinc and copper mine, because that is important for the brass, which in return is important for my engineer productions. So that's the iron mine, 2 of them working once more. Then we got copper number 1 here, and zinc
is under attack.
Here. Alright, where's my copper? There's my copper. One big giant road going all the way up here for the copper then. And also what we still need is the fur coats, right? So that is something I absolutely need to start now as well. By the way, saltpeter, I totally forgot. It's workers only. That's good, right? So we can afford the first 2 saltpeter works there again. And with the remaining farmers that we still have, we can now jumpstart our fur production, our hunting cabins there once more. So actually, let's go ahead and have the first one here, another one down here, and then just basically along the mountain there, right? We got 3. Then I can definitely push 1 in here and 1 here. That's looking good. Getting this production up and running again. And you go here. Perfect. That boy might balance. I'd rather not look at that. There you go. 2 more and we're out of timber now. Those ships are going back home again. And I can also use my next cargo ship now for my next trade route between Aurea and Madison once more, which is going to be this time the iron ore. There's already coming in. And the fur. Even though, wait a second, this will be an ore trader, right? So, Puerco Invicto. And then we need a 3rd trade route. And that is going to be the fur this time. Wait a second, are we not doing the fur already? We are doing the fur already. No need for another trade route. My bad.
New orders.
That we don't need for now, right? It's just the iron ore with this one.
Where do we take the stuff with it?
And let's just get the 3rd saltpeter work up there as well. Oh, ceasefire with Sean ended. Please don't tell me you're going all out there now. A bit of flattering there. Yeah, why? Just why is he doing that? 1.2 million, that doesn't make sense. Especially since he's going with another proposal in of 100,000. Just a couple of seconds later. So this is definitely something that needs a bit of more work. Because that doesn't make sense, these numbers. That's that. So we got a few productions ramping up again. And I'm expecting the beer to flow. The breweries are working. Righto. And I'm fully expecting now my beer to come in again. Oh god, my population needs that.
Your methods raise questions.
And we also still have the problem with the rum. So this is where my trade routes will be a vital role. Did we lose the trade route there? No, we don't. We just don't have enough rum. That's all. There's not enough rum production, basically. So I do need a couple more rum distilleries. We do have a bit more space down here. Workforce is fine. I think we are completely stuffed here with sugarcane anyway. So I can go ahead. Get us a few more distilleries. A few more distilleries than just here. Basically for this production. And we also need to counter that once more by adding a couple more houses of my Honoreros. Just here. Ooh, that was a lot of work. I hope it's paying off again. Getting those things back on track. My economy especially. We have 7 more minutes in Aurea and then I will need to start up my defense once more. So far so good. Let's continue onwards. Stay tuned.